We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. I'm just making sure, yeah. Because as intended. It's almost like I'm a professional. Hello, everybody. Good evening. My name is Levi Clay, and if you're watching this live, or chances are very few of you are watching this live because it's an unscheduled stream, but I'm going insane with this quarantine, so I wanted to reach out, I wanted to spend some time, hang out with some of you good people, stop myself from going, absolutely bonkers. And yeah, what better way to do that than to do a little bit of a live stream? Now, I didn't want to do something that was focused on the things I wanted to do. I wanted to reach out to you guys and celebrate the fact that you've helped me to reach 30,000 subscribers. That's an absolutely huge amount of people subscribe to this channel now, and that's super cool. And I want to get to know you a little bit better, so what I'm doing this evening is I'm going to do a listening party stream, but this time I would like you out there watching this right now, whoever you are, like James Taylor, who is online right now. I would like you, whoever you are out there, to send in your song suggestions, okay? I am going to then access them on Spotify. I'll post a link so everybody can join us in listening to them, and I am going to listen to it. Now, I want you to send me things that I'm going to love. I want you to send me things that I'm going to hate. I want you to send me things that I'm going to enjoy. I want you to send me things that I'm not going to enjoy. This is about listening, right? This is about the skill of listening. So I want you to listen along with me. I want you to check out some new music as suggested by your fellow streaming buddies. And like I say, we are going to have a good time. That is the plan. I've got my Spotify here. I'm going to be making a note of any suggestions, any song suggestions. I will post a link to them in the comment section, and I will also, let me zoom out. When this goes live after the fact, not live, when this gets archived on my YouTube channel, I will post a link in the top comments with links to all of these tracks. Go and access them. Hello, David Yates. How's it going? Hello, Elio. How's it going, buddy? Oh, and of course I say listening party, but if there's anything else that you guys want to talk to me about, let me know how your quarantine is going. We're heading into I think our second week now, and I thought this would be really easy, but you know what? It's a hell of a lot harder than I thought it would be. Not that I tend to go out a whole lot anyway, but being told that you can't, I mean, that's a real different vibe, isn't it? And if you want to do listening party stuff, that's absolutely cool. If not, if you want to talk music stuff, AMA type stuff, you want to ask your questions, you want to talk about transcriptions, you want to talk about the music business, you want some rage time, you want guitar solos, you let me know. I'm here for an hour or so. I'm here to entertain. So hit me up, guys. Let me know in that comments box on YouTube right now. Let me know what you want to listen to. I will head over and right now. Robin, how's it going, brother? What's up from New Zealand? Ants Guitar and Gear Reviews. How about Mastodon's The Tsar? So I'm actually familiar with this. I am more than familiar with this. This is on Crack the Sky. Is that right? Sure, it's on Crack the Sky. It's not on Crack the Sky. What album is The Tsar on? Leviathan? Once More Around the Sun? Hunter? Damn it, which album is this song on? I thought it was on Crack the Sky, but apparently it's not. Let's just look for the Tsar. I was sure it was on Crack the Sky. There we go. It is. Oh yeah, okay. It's just a long one. Yeah, I told you I was absolutely right. It was on Crack the Sky. So I know this album. I really enjoy this album. Actually. Mastodon is one of those bands that I don't listen to nearly enough. I used to listen to a fair amount, but I don't get excited about them as much as I probably should. So right, let's do this. I'm gonna get this. Copy song link. In fact, let me guys can see where I'm at. Let me just here. I'm gonna put here. Hello, Andrea. How's it going, brother? Let me read these comments. Then we are going to listen to the Tsar. It's a long song, 10 minutes, but such is life. Cool. I mean, you had to pick such a damn long song, didn't you? I'm glad that I got the album right, though. I'm definitely glad about that. Okay, so like I say, link has been posted in the description. Lee Costanza's online. How's it going, brother? Lee is the man. Lee is the man of the drum plan. Right, I am going to hit play on this one. Again, just to give everybody a rundown, of course, listening party, the whole point of a listening party is I cannot stream the music via my live stream. That would be copyright infringement. I can't do that. But I have posted a link to this in the description. You can head on over. I'm going to talk all the way through it anyway. I'm going to really tell you what I'm thinking about it, about the track, what I like, what I don't like, all of that good stuff. Okay, makes sense? Cool. I'm also just going to say a huge thank you to supporters over on Patreon. Thank you very much for your kindness, generosity and support. It means a hell of a lot, especially now in these tough and trying times. But of course, if you are struggling yourself, don't feel the need to financially support me. You can also check me out on Amazon, all of that good stuff. Right. Actually, I'll tell you what, before I do this, I'm just going to read through comments. Make sure I've not missed anything. So, Children Bottom Needle 24/7. Been a long time since I've listened to that. But I do know the track. Yeah, I'll put that on. Driving the whole country nuts. That's absolutely true. Coltrane's Giant Steps. We'll absolutely do that. Surfing with the Aliens. So, Justice. I'm actually going to say no to that one. And the reason I'm going to say no to that one is because I intend to do a listening party of the whole album. That's on my agenda. It's absolutely something that I want to do. Robin, is your stuff on Spotify? If so, sure, why not? Yeah, so everyone pointing out it was on Crack the Sky. I don't know how I missed that. Can I play some old school metal for you? I can only play old school metal. Saxon, sure. Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. I'm going to be doing a lot of listening parties on those bands, so don't you worry about those. They will. Andrea, 79p. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it. What a super chat. I can see you, Ants. Well, no, sorry. I can see your comments. I can't actually see you. Anyway, I'm going to hit play on this now. Oh, Lee, what a great recommendation. Spastic Ink. We will absolutely do that. How did I get so many subs? I don't know. That is a great question. Just by relentlessly posting videos, being informative and entertaining. Anyway, let's hit play. So I'm going to hit play on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's definitely years since I've listened to the keyboard intro. Definitely a long song. I kind of wish I could do like listening parties. I'm a big fan of respecting copyright. I really am, because I have my own copyright, that I feel should be respected and just respected. So when it comes to things like this, I would love to just be able to put these up and have everyone listen to it. I'd actually love to do the music videos for a lot of their songs, especially Mastodon. Mastodon has some really good music videos, but that wouldn't be right, would it? I really do like Mastodon. They're kind of in that OPEF category for me. Bands that write songs without any sort of worry about theoretical stuff. It's just doing stuff for the sake of stuff. It's stuff that sounds good, things that they like, and I like that. So as soon as that bass line comes in, I know the song well now. Don't stay, run away. Yeah. Nice vocal harmony that comes in as well. I'm going to turn it down in my cans a little bit. It's a little bit loud. And the guitar players are Brent Hines and what's the other guitar player's name? I can see him in my mind, but I can't think of his fucking name. The question I would have for whoever suggested this, whose suggestion was this? This is David Yates' suggestion. Why this particular Mastodon song? Is this your favourite Mastodon song? If I had to recommend a Mastodon song to somebody, it probably wouldn't be this one. You should listen to it via Jukebot in Discord. -7sharp5, we are absolutely going to have to learn how to do that. You're going to have to explain to me how to do that, because that sounds great. Ah, Bill Callagher, yeah. As soon as Lee said Bill, I went, yeah, Bill Callagher. I like the vocals in Mastodon songs because they're unique. They've got a vibe to them. Run away. Run away. The vocal harmony here. Run away. No. I'm sure there's a harmony in that at some point. Just definitely, yeah, just... This wouldn't even be high on the list of Mastodon songs that I would pick if I wanted to show somebody what Mastodon was all about. It's very like it's laid back, relaxed. The only way I could describe it is really like stoner stuff, and I'm not a stoner, so this particular track. But that riff, what a belter! Fifths in the bottom of the chords to thicken them out. Sound great. Oh, there's a good riff now, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, I like that vocal part. Interesting guitar tone on that. It's very honky. It's nowhere near as heavy as I'd kind of do it if I was writing it myself. It works though. It's cool. I like that the first suggestion we had was one that I actually own on CD. That's a cool riff. Open strings in that, right? The other thing with Mastodon is they fit into the same category as Opeth in that I like their music and I've never ever learned any of it. Because there are some bands that I don't want to peer behind the curtain. You know what I mean? I don't want to really learn and get the ins and outs of the things they're doing. I often regret that when I learn a song by one of my favourite artists. Da, 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 da. Deep black hole tonight. I was painting the fence today and I've got like brown paint all over my hands still. So how's everyone's mental health handling going through these this quarantine time? Yeah, Brent's it was Brent actually that was pretty vocal about hating metal, I'm sure, recently. In the last year or so, saying he's so sick of playing metal. That's a cool riff. Trying to get better at writing original rock guitar solos. Any advice for practicing? I mean, the word original is a difficult one because everybody has a different perspective of what original means. Original for the sake of original doesn't really appeal to me. I like original from convention, if that makes sense. You know, I know like 100 different Jimmy Page licks and 100 different Angus Young licks and all that, and I can do all of that stuff and then bring all of those influences together to when I am writing something that's original. It's has the vibe of those things. I think having that authenticity is important. That's a good riff. Honestly, years since I've heard this. I'm glad that you're doing well, Robin. Oh yeah, so I had to go out yesterday to buy food, James, and I drove to Asda, and there was a queue of about 20 people outside waiting to get in, and I was like, nope, 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 the fuck out of that. So then I went to, there's a small Tesco Express near me, and there was a queue of about 7 people outside that waiting to get in. I was like, nope, nope, the fuck out of that too. I went to the shop across the road from my house. There's a little corner shop across the road from the house. I managed to get some milk and some bread. I like that solo. That's just like I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I'm gonna queue up Needle 24/7 next, as requested by James Taylor. Run away. Da, da, da. There's the harmony. Da, 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 don't die, run away. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's on Hate Crew Death Roll. Okay. Okay. There's a link for Needle 24/7 if anyone would like to get that queued up. Because we're going to give that a listen in a minute. Brandon Bamesberger says Ember by Extol. I'm into that. Thank you very much, Mark. No, I'm not. I've been gradually plugging away at getting subscribers for like feels like 10 years now. It's been definitely a long time. I'm familiar with the UFO Stranger Than Light live album. Yeah, I've transcribed some of that stuff actually. Okay, that was obviously I'm going to say that was cool. I know the song. That felt like childhood. That felt well, not necessarily childhood. Robin, you can't post links in the comments. Anytime you post a link, it will automatically be hidden. I won't even see it. YouTube automatically blocks links when people post them, unless it's me, of course. I have to say though, like I say, for Mastodon songs, that wouldn't be the one that I would recommend. That wouldn't be the one I would have gone to. I would have gone for something a little bit shorter, something a little bit more to the point, because Tsar is like, it's a cool tune, but it's also really it's laid back, isn't it? And that not so much. So okay, Needle 24/7. Here we go. Very long time since I've listened to this band. Yeah, immediately just I listened to this a lot when I was maybe 15. Came out in 2003. Yeah. Yeah. I remember hearing this band for the first time. Someone showed me some of their live concert footage and seeing like keyboard solos where the keyboard was showing off what he was doing. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I always like the music, the Children of Bodom music, but just never crazy on Alexi's vocals. Thank you for the suggestion, David. I appreciate it. Declan Burke wants me to listen to Better by Guns N' Roses. I actually can't listen to Better by Guns N' Roses, Declan, because I have to do a Chinese Democracy full listening party, because Chinese Democracy is my second favourite Guns N' Roses album. I absolutely love it. So unlike with Mastodon, I think if somebody asked me what Children of Bodom song would I put on, it probably would be Needle 24/7. Let's just have a look through. The last Children of Bodom album that I bought was Are You Dead Yet? I've got the Stockholm Knockout Live DVD, actually. I watched that. There's some good stuff on Follow the Reaper, actually. Yeah, probably would be this I'd recommend. Declan's just going to repeatedly ask me to listen to Buy Better by Guns N' Roses. Honestly, I could sit here and listen to the entire... Chinese Democracy, there we go. Entire Chinese Democracy album over and over. I love it. Honestly, I love that record. Sounds like pirate metal. I know what you mean, but there's not the accordions and shit, and also they're not singing about like actual pirate stuff. I've been getting a lot of Ailstorm suggestions in my YouTube feed, and I can't help but click their stuff. And I did put someone in the house the other day, so that was kind of cool. The Chinese Democracy listening stream will be really soon. May even be this week. I can't commit to a date, but that will happen. I think the album's incredible. Nice. Alexi's playing's really good when he was, 1, young, and 2, sober. His playing went down significantly live. Like, if you watch that live DVD of them, he's a bit all over the place. There's a censored version of Fuck with an Anchor. No, I've not heard that. Okay, what are we listening to after this? Well, the next request was Giant Steps by Coltrane. So let's do it. I love that track. Posted in the comments section. I'm just going to put it in my document. There we go. Cool track. Now for something completely different. Giant Steps, the John Coltrane classic. This is an iconic recording. That's all I'm going to say. Again, I know it really well, so I've listened to this more than the other two. Yeah. Lost a bit of detail in there, but yeah. So he repeats a lot of the same musical phrases in this, and I always make reference to Building a Jazz Vocabulary. It's a Hal Leonard book, great book, and it tracks how many times he plays each melodic fragment on this recording. Very interesting to hear. Played the same 8 notes 3 times I've heard it so far, but when you talk about, I heard it again therefore. Yeah, lots of repetition, which is cool. What I really enjoy with this, though, is just how much... Well, I don't enjoy it, actually, but just how much he leaves Tommy Flanagan out to dry. Tommy's the piano player, and he is not prepared to solo over this. Not prepared to solo over this. After this, we're going to listen to Robin Flink's Car 98, Blood for Blood. There's that same phrase again. It's really interesting. Like, the more familiar you become with this recording, the more familiar you become with John's playing over it. You you just keep hearing the same musical ideas over and over again, and that's so cool because when you look at this, the deluxe edition of it, there's Giant Steps, the version that appeared on the original recording, then there's Giant Steps alternate take 1, then there's Giant Steps alternate version take 2, and then there's Giant Steps alternate take. Like there's lots of different recordings of this because it's jazz, like it's all about the live takes, right? And again, when you listen to him playing this 4 different times, you hear a lot of recycling of vocabulary. I mean, he's just burned for like 2 solid minutes. Yeah. I mean, by no means is this piano solo bad, but it's just full of these. It's like he's really being dragged along by these changes. Cool. Long pauses where he's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Huge gaps in everything he's playing because he needs time to process. And then just straight back in. It's funny. It's funny. Right, what's going on in the comments? Are we talking about Robin made reference to the left pan? Yeah. Andrea wants me to listen to Be Happy with the Sonny Stitt Quartet. Oh shit. Sorry, I need to get this next song queued up. After this, we are listening to Car 98. Blood for Blood. I'm going to search for this on Spotify. Hopefully it comes up. You asked, Robin. There we go. Absolutely iconic recording. I love it. Oh, don't continue playing. Cousin Mary. Okay, Blood for Blood. Here we go. I'm going to be really critical. I'm going to tell you I hate it, Robin, just because it's you. Okay. I like those. Yeah, nice chord changes. Okay. I like the bass. Like, I like that you can hear the bass. Got its own tonal character, that bass. It's nice. I don't like the singer. It kind of, I expect him to be wearing makeup and dressed up like King Diamond. His vocals very theatrical. Nice chords. First inversions in there, right? Just scrolling through this to get more requests. After this, we're going on to Saxon Strangers in the Night. And I think I've listened to Saxon maybe twice in my life. Now, if I know Robin, there'll be some guitar playing now. Don't let me down. Oh, it didn't. I was expecting something to come in there. You let me down. So Justice 104 Win says, how so when I got into jazz, I hadn't really listened to any. Well, I was exposed to some when I was younger, but it wasn't my bag. Even in college, when I let me not talk through the solo. Very Marty Friedman. Nice. Yeah. Tasty. Totally not overplaying, which is nice. There was the one picking run in there, but I like guitar playing like this, where the guitar player is confident enough to be able to sit on his bends like that because his pitching is good. Nice. I use this word a lot to describe guitar playing I like, and that's authority. You've got a lot of authority in the stuff you're playing. Good. I dig it. So just to answer the jazz question, I was given a copy of Giant Steps, funnily enough, when I was maybe 16 or 17. And I thought it was kind of cool. But the thing that really won me over was I bought. I was still consider myself a shred guy, and I got the one of the Frank Gambale instructional videos. And as a bonus feature on there was footage of Joe Pass playing Satin Doll, and that grabbed me. I was like, "This is really cool. I like this." And when I was going to college, there was a specialist jazz record store, so I went down there and I ordered in Joe Pass's Virtuoso Number 2. No, maybe I bought that because that was in there, and then I ordered in all the other Virtuoso albums, and I really got into those. I thought they were very, very cool. So, yeah, that was kind of it. So, 16, 17. Right, let's hit 747. Strangers in the Night, Saxon. Immediate change in production quality, right? Listen to those guitars. Those rhythm guitars. Wow. Thanks for the suggestion, Robin. I appreciate it. I to me, stuff like this is fascinating because I think you listen to this. The guitar playing is cool, don't get me wrong, but like, was there ever a time where this was considered heavy? Great vocals, heavy on the reverb on those vocals. And yes, Justice 100. Sorry, I missed that comment. I did go to music school. I have a degree in popular music performance and a level 6 licentiate in music teaching. The next solid suggestion we've got is actually Spastic Ink. Lee. You've done me over here. I can't listen to Spastic Ink's A Quicker Fix because it's a Japanese bonus track from Incompatible. It's not on Spotify. I can't do it, man. Sorry. Royo wants me to listen to Sunlit Nights by Racer X. Now that one I know well. What's interesting to me is listening to this. Clearly, two guitar players, one pan left and one pan right. In the intro, the soloist was on the right, and in the solo, the soloist was on the left. There's totally a time where this would have been considered heavy, but it's just not, is it? We'll do to counter and groove in E minor then afterwards. I wouldn't say that this is enough for me to want to listen to more Saxon, you know? And it's probably just a production thing, like it sounds dated. What year did this originally come out? That's 1980, so... I could be critical of just how many times he has said "strangers in the night." It seems that is 60% of the lyrics. There was a cut there. There was definitely a cut there. An old, because this would have been done on reel to reel, right? So that would have been a literal cut. Okay, we're going to listen to Sunlit Nights by Racer X from Racer X's second album, Second Heat. I thought that I might end up doing a listening party of this record at some point, but fuck it. Probably not the song I would have picked off of this record, but cool, we'll do it. Sunlit Nights. I know this record so well. Shine out bright, shine out for all to see. You don't want to hear me singing. Keyboard's obnoxious. Good point, minor 7 sharp 5. Well, it's definitely a production thing as well, because this record is 1987 and the low end of the bass is just not really there either. Your love is burning away. Was definitely flat on that way there. Declan, you can't just keep repeating yourself and hope that you're going to get there. The problem with Jeff Martin's vocals is they were always pretty pitchy. Always. He gets his vibrato on that. Ooh, but it's the slide. It's, yeah. Turn off the lights. Your love is burning away. Brighter every day. It is a tasty solo on this one, Robin, yeah. Here we go. The sweep in it, isn't there? One of Paul Gilbert's rare sweeps. Sweep. Yeah. And Racer X are just so cool for that. All those just ridiculous harmonized lead guitar parts that are very much just a fuck you to everyone else on the guitar scene. So we're doing Spastic Ink after this. Running away, brighter every day, yeah. So, at the suggestion of Lee Costanza, great drummer, plays drums on my record. Sunlit nights, your love is burning away. Okay, so we're going on to Spastic Ink to counter and groove in E minor. Now, if I wanted to listen to some Ron Jazombek, I probably wouldn't have gone for Spastic Ink stuff. I prefer his solo album stuff. Been years since I've heard this. I've still got this all printed out, the tab book for this. Yeah, those grooves. The intro's super cheesy, but yeah. When that intro started there, I was like, why did I like this album? But actually, this is super cool. Yeah. After this, we're going to go for Pain of Salvation, A Trace of Blood. This is Zach Pearson's suggestion. I know this. I remember this solo. We're not going to go for A Trace of Blood, Zach, because it's 8 minutes long. Sorry. Brandon Bamsberger's Ember. I should be putting time limits on these songs. 5 minutes max. And to Mark's comment where he says that he thought I was well over 30,000 subscribers. Well, Mark, I can be. You just need to share my videos. The problem with this record is it sounds exactly like what it is, which is recorded in someone's bedroom. There we go. Ember. I think I posted the link. Okay, it's technical. Dig it. Okay. Took me by surprise. Good singer. Good singer. Oh, hello. That's cool. -7 Sharp 5 wants me to listen to some Michael Brecker. I can't do that, unfortunately, because it's not on Spotify. Marshall GTV wants me to listen to some Helicasters. I can do that. Oh, I can't. No, Return of's not on. Return of the Helicasters isn't on. Sorry. Andrea, yeah, alright, I'm going to do the Sonny Stitt one. I quite like this band. I do quite like this band. Extol. Progressive. I like progressive. Shame about that vocal production there, but a nice part writing in the guitars. Got that 2000s production to it though. Regarding Justice, Megadeth, Hangar 18, can't do that. I'm going to do a listening party of that full album this week. Oh, sorry, you wanting countings, David? Very sorry. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm going to say this is my favourite thing I've listened to tonight, but this is the first thing that, well, not the first thing. It's my favourite new thing I've listened to tonight. Good pick though. I'm not going to say I'm surprised you didn't pick something from a newer album. It's always a risk taking older production. For me, old production is something that usually puts me off stuff. But this is good. Definitely good. This is cool. This genuinely is pretty cool. I do like this. I've just seen David Yates' comments about Saxon, thinking that was heavy. Sean Tubbs, thanks very much, brother. Hope you're doing well. I assume you're probably not still here. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. For anyone not subscribed to Sean Tubbs, please do head on over and subscribe to Sean Tubbs' channel. This was cool. This was fucking really cool. I like this track. Really like this track. Is this a better use of my time than sitting and transcribing? Still doing new stuff. That's cool. So Robin asked, listening back to the early Racer X stuff, do I, now I'm older, hear it as being a little bit pitchy? I never... No, it's certainly not new. I always knew that his vocals weren't great. Mainly because, you know, after that came Eric Martin rather than Jeff Martin. Eric in Mr. Big, like, he's a good singer. And when you compare it to Jeff, like, you just go, oh, Jeff's not great, is he? Okay, that was cool. I really liked that, and I forgot who made the recommendation, but I did really enjoy that track. Okay, we're going to listen to I Want to Be Happy by Sonny Stitt, the Sonny Stitt Quartet. I have posted it in the comments. I'm going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2. I mean, I love Sonny Stitt's playing anyway, so. For jazz like this is fascinating, because when I listen to this, it's like the saxophone is recorded, I'm not going to say really well, but it's fine. You just know in the room this would have sounded very different. This is my favourite sort of jazz, which is horn players. I sort of dissented idea there. That was nice. Is that Bud on? Yeah. Bud Powell. AJ Johnson. Okay. This wasn't what I expected Andrea to suggest. I would expect him to suggest George Benson, because I know he's a huge George Benson fan. Not being dragged along like Tommy was on Giant Steps there. I think it's fascinating about piano is like we could transcribe this as a guitar player, and he's got all these cool lines in his right hand. Then you listen, and he's accompanying himself with the little chord stabs in the left hand, which is super cool. That was cool. I need to be picking another track, don't I? Because that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So Declan Burke wants me to listen to Prowler by Rapid Fire. Let's do that. It's 7 sharp 11 on the end. Okay, so we're going to listen to the song Prowler, as requested by Declan Burke. posted up in. I am going to hit play on Prowler in 5. Oh, I should probably give you a little bit longer than that. I've only just posted the link, haven't I? It gives me an opportunity to just say thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate your love, kindness, generosity, and support, especially in these tough and trying times. It's been a long, long road to get to 30,000 subscribers, and your motivation, you guys putting a boot up my ass, has been a huge motivating factor in that. Thank you very much for motivating me, keeping me going. You're actually the thing I look forward to. Like, I've had a shitty day. I'll be completely honest with you, really, really shitty day. As I say, the quarantine thing is really getting to me, and my wife just went to bed, and I was going to come out and do some transcription work, but I thought, you know what? I want to cheer myself up, and the best way that I could think of cheering myself up would be to come out here and engage with you guys and just have a good time. So I'm having a good time. Thank you very much. Thank you for your love, kindness, and support. Also, check me out on Amazon. Pay my mortgage, so grab a book. Right, we're going to press play on Prowler in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so this is 2014. So looking at that the artwork, I assume this is a small band, like a local band. Yep. Home recording. Vocalist isn't too bad. Just a production thing, isn't it? Okay, picked up. Production needs a lot of work. I'm the Prowler. I know he dropped down real slow again. This isn't doing much for me, Declan. Sorry, bud. Okay, Elio wants me to listen to Neon Nights by Black Sabbath. I can do that. Remastered version. Get this one queued up, boys. There is only one guitar part, and it is... I don't think it's hard left, but it's certainly over in the left. It's not on Spotify, brother. Look, it might be where you are, but not for the rest of the world. You go on Michael Brecker on Spotify, the earliest album they have is his third album. Now you see it, and Hearts and Numbers. 2 albums missing out here. Self-titled and the Don't Try This at Home. Now the guitar's on the right. Declan, I'm going to have to assume that this is your band now, because outside of it being low production, the fact that you keep suggesting songs by rapid fire. Yeah, no, sorry, that didn't do anything for me. Neon Nights in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the measuring stick for your production of your records, right? Unless your guitar at minimum sounds like this, you're not there yet. Because that's not a great guitar tone, but the mix between the sound and bass, like it's suitable. It fills the stereo field, and yeah. We're actually gonna have to listen to some Snarky Puppy. I'm gonna say no because it's 6 minutes long. I got out of it. I don't like Snarky Puppy. We've had a request for Bumblefoot's Guitar Sucks. Like, it's one of my least favourite Bumblefoot tracks, but sure. I love that the bass is in there in the mix. You can really hear it. And of course, Dio vocal. Nice. Wouldn't get this from Ozzy in Sabbath. Steve is recommending, well, not recommending, but he's saying Heavy Metal Ninjas. What a fucking band. Perfectly acceptable solo from Tony. Some chops on him, Tony. I don't really think of Tony as being that sort of a player, but he did it. I've just seen your comment there, Robin, where you're talking about just hitting 600 subscribers. Doing anything on YouTube is not unique anymore. Like, I was so late to the party doing the YouTube thing. I could have been doing YouTube 5-6 years earlier than I started, and I didn't, and I regret that. That's a big regret. But thank you for tuning in, brother. This was cool. So make sure that you've got the next track queued up, which is we're going to do a Heavy Metal Ninjas track, definitely. Yeah, make sure you got the next track queued up. This is Bumblefoot's Guitars Suck. I'm going to preface this by saying if I was to pick a Bumblefoot track to listen to, Guitar Suck would not be on it, would not be the one I would pick. In fact, if you're looking at my screen down here, you'll see I have a Bumblefoot Best playlist because I did a Hero Worship video on Bumblefoot, and I don't think that track's even on it. Let's have a look. Might be. Okay, it is on there, but it wouldn't be one of my go-to ones. The thing that bugs me about this song, it's not that it bugs me. It's got a cool fretless solo in it. It's the use of the thimble, the overuse of the thimble. The thimble is very rarely in tune. It's always a little bit out of tune, and it just bugs me, to be honest. But yeah, okay. Guitars Suck. Playing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dude, guitars suck. Guitars suck. Guitars suck. Listen to the vocals around it. I have no idea what this is. But we're going for this next. It's a cool piece of guitar playing, but yeah, as far as Bumblefoot instrumentals go, it wouldn't be the one I'd pick. And if I was going to recommend a Bumblefoot song, it'd be a song. I like Ron's vocals. I think he writes great songs. This is just showing what you can do, you know. He's a great player, of course. And then we're going into the fretless solo. Bumblefoot is the premier fretless player. Much harder to play fretless than you think. I do alright on fretless because I'm a slide player, but still very difficult. Then into the shred again. There you go. So, Guitars Suck. Guitar Suck is the track that you would put on if you wanted to impress a guitar player with Bumblefoot and what Bumblefoot can do. If I wanted to impress a music fan with Bumblefoot and what Bumblefoot can do, that's not really the track I'd go for. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Okay, so we are now going for Omar Suleiman, and we're listening to the song Warny Warny. I have no. Are we? It's nearly 7 minutes long. I'm only going to listen to a few minutes of it. What on earth is this? I like the Eastern, the Middle Eastern melodic motif. That's kind of cool. Who is this geezer then? He's a Syrian singer. There's no singing on this track, so. I have immense amounts of respect for, like, you know, folk music of other cultures, because this obviously is so far removed from. There's singing. It's so far removed from what I do. We're gonna have to do Tigran Hamasyan next. going to stop this track here. I want to be able to get through the rest of these tracks before I go. Yeah, like I say, respect. It reminds me of there is a song called Mediterranean Sea. I'm sure it's called, but the band Panzer Ballet do it, and yeah, it's got those interesting little quirks to the melody that give it that Middle Eastern flavour. And yeah, that's I like that. I admire that. Okay, I'm gonna listen to "Entertain Me" by Tigran Hamasyan. Hamasyan. Okay, ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I saw a video on this guy on one of the drum channels that I watch, where the guy was talking about it wasn't this song, but it was talking about time signatures. The name rang a bell, and I wasn't too sure, but I'm sure this is the guy. Might have been this song. Wasn't this song? I want to find out what it was. It's Vardava. This is cool. I like this though. Oh, don't want my Facebook. There's this window I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, I kind of dig this. This is pretty cool. Zach Pearson, Pain of Salvation, Reasons. This is really cool. I really like this. This is probably my favourite thing we've listened to tonight. This is super fucking cool. In fact, I'm gonna show you how cool I think this is. I'm saving this album to my library because I want to come back and listen to this. Very cool. This is what this stream was all about. I wanted somebody to introduce me to something that I was gonna feel the need to listen to more of. This is super fucking cool. Relentlessly cool rhythms. It's totally playing with rhythms, but never taking you far away from that solid sense of. This is cool as shit. Okay, so I think I've posted the next track. Okay, yeah, that was really fucking cool. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much for that. Right, let's take a listen to Reasons by the band Pain of Salvation. Link has been posted. I am going to press play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Totally different. I like this. Okay. Ah, you want me to listen to some vital information? Why listen to vital information though when I can listen to vital tech tones? Next up. This is cool. I like this. Production's nice, vocals well balanced, expressive. Good. Great vocals. Yeah. The bend in the guitar was really cool there. That hi-hat does stay through that. It stays in 4. Doesn't feel like it does, but it does. -7 sharp 5 is correct. Guthrie, 100%. I don't like Steve Vai at all. Yeah, this is cool. This is definitely cool. I dig this. This is really good. I like this too. Totally dig this. This is cool as shit. Yep, I could do more of that. Right, next up we have Sixth Sense by Vital Information. This is Frank Gambale on guitar, Steve Smith's band. Let's hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After this, we're going to Heavy Metal Ninjas. Okay, so there's an EP. I've not heard it. We'll have to do the M45. Nice. Great bass playing. Came back Frank Gambale, eh? I kid. Don't like the guitar tone. Don't like the guitar tone. Thanks so much for tuning in, Nat. And here's to 30k more. Have a great evening. Don't like the guitar tone at all. It's definitely Frank. He's playing like Scott. I like this. Justice 100 Forward wants to take us way back to Korn's Freak on a Leash. There's just one little sweeping lick there. This is really good, though. This is like, you know, if I want to introduce somebody to Frank and what Frank does, this is a really good example of it. It's melodic, really melodic, but it's got some moments that you just go, oh, okay, this guy can really fucking play. I actually don't know this record, so... Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Really nice. Really dig that. Next up, we're listening to M45. I hope this is really good because Interstellar Abduction, Jesus, Interstellar Abduction is one of my favourite instrumental guitar records of the last 10 years. I think if you can listen to Propulsion Part 1 and 2, it annoys me that you didn't pick Propulsion. M45 better be fucking amazing, because I might just need to play Propulsion 1 and 2 straight after this. I tell you what, I'll probably do a listening party of that record because the whole record is excellent. Okay, so we're going to listen to M45. This is from the Heavy Metal Ninjas EP. I've not heard this. I'm going to hit play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Richie Allen. It's going to be fucking good, isn't it? How have they not released a new album yet? I saw them play in London. They were fantastic. One of the only guys I can think of that has a Steve Vai influence in his playing, and it doesn't annoy me. His production's always just so good. You get those genty rhythm guitars underneath, and they don't get in the way of the lead. But the production's nowhere near as good as in the stereo production. What's the? Are they doing a new record yet? No mention of a new album. Gui Ashkar, congratulations on 30k. You adorable. Thank you very much. I really think Richie Allen is like one of the shining lights of creativity of modern shred rock guitar, shred metal guitar. I think he's really something special. Yeah, Richie is another Ormsby guitar player. Heavy Metal Ninjas was the first band that I ever heard using 8-string guitars that made me go, okay, 8-string guitars are cool. That's not true, Meshuggah actually, but well, that space in the rhythm guitar tracks is so good. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking epic. Oh, someone wants Mudvayne. Forget to remember. I don't know this track. Let's do it. Why am I not surprised that I absolutely fucking love a Heavy Metal Ninjas track? Love that. Yep, love that. Okay, next up we have Mudvayne, Forget to Remember. And this is going to be one of our last tracks. One of our last tracks, guys. Going for an hour and a half, and you have a transcription. So Forget to Remember, happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately, like, the bass guitar is just dominant, isn't it? See? Oh, yeah. Guitar, to be fair, tuned low. Yeah. This is the kind of sound that I grew up listening to. Well, when I was really young, like when getting into metal. It was this new metal thing that was very popular. And it's like Disturbed, you know. Yeah, I'm yawning. It's funny because I don't think the production has aged all that well on this. Those guitars don't sound nearly as big as I think they once did. I'm going to give us the last track, okay? Oh, yeah, we differ a lot in age. Minus 7 sharp 5. I'm 32, 31, 31, 32? One of those. I was born in 88. I'll be, 32 this year. So the last track we're going to listen to tonight is going to be by the band Vola. And it's the song Alien Shivers. Sorry, Bell End. Thanks so much for tuning in, David, and thanks for your suggestion. I appreciate it. Right. I mean, if you can stick around, we're going to do the last track of the night. This is a song called Alien Shivers. This is from Applause of a Distant Crowd. It's by the band Vola. I didn't know who this band were. They were supporting Monuments when I went to see Monuments in Glasgow, and they played. And when they started playing, I wasn't really into what they were doing, but by the time this song came around, the chorus hit in this song, they'd won me over. They had totally won me over. I thought, you know what, these guys are actually really fucking good. These guys are a really good band. So, yeah, I came home and I listened to the album a fair bit. Really good song. Really good song, really good band. Listen to the guitar player plays an 8-string, and he sings as well. Great vocal hook in the chorus, builds to the chorus, but the riff is just brutally heavy but groovy. It's super groovy. Okay, right. So Alien Shivers in going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Low notes are just piano part of the top is nice. Then really delicate voice. Just close your eyes and listen to him. Speak to your inners. Inners? I wanted to say soul, but I don't believe in a soul. I'm not going to sing and ruin it, but that high vocal harmony is great. Oh, System of a Down. They'll get a listening party. One of my favourite bands of all time. Talk of my quality videos while I sit and listen to tracks on Spotify and don't even let you hear them. Thank you, Belland. I appreciate it. Everyone says the same thing. They can't believe how I have so few subscribers. Please do share the channel. It helps. You get a chorus now with no just piano under it. Then supporting it enough with some rhythm guitar. The 8-string really adding there, giving you little low notes when you really need them. Good point. Minor 7 sharp 5. And then we're going to get that riff one more time. Super cool. There we go. Love it. I'm back. And that's all I've got for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed that. I hope you used me in the same way that I used you this evening, which is take our minds off the shitty things that are going on around the world, taking some time away from all of that stress to enjoy some music. It's weird, isn't it? Because I think as fans of music, we are fucking terrible at listening to new music. We're fucking terrible at just listening to people's suggestions. Because I don't know where it comes from, actually. I want to say because we always think that we know best. I know all the good music that there is, and if you're suggesting it to me and I've not heard of it, well, it can't be that good because I don't already know it, type thing. And I think, yeah, that sucks. I think actually taking some time and really listening to each other's suggestions is a great use of your time. Just realised there's some kitchen roll on the floor behind me there for some reason. Professionalism. I spilled cherry Coke all over my desk yesterday, so because I'm an idiot. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, taking time to listen to song recommendations like this, great use of your time, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for doing this with me because, like I say, I didn't just do this because I wanted to entertain you. I did this because I need this. I wanted to engage with you guys this evening. I wanted to spend some time and take my mind off the outside world. Mental health has taken a battering during this time, and it's probably not even related to the situation we're going through. It's I'll have some hair. Yeah, so it's probably not even related to the situation that we're in, but I just wanted to engage. And a big part of the reason I do YouTube is I love engaging with you guys. So thank you very much for being a part of that comment section today. That really made it worse. That again, worse. That really made it worthwhile. Something like this just wouldn't be fun if I was doing this, pre-recording something like this or doing something like this solo. I love engaging with everybody in that comment section. What's this? Volcalac says, maybe you need some 5 weird tricks to get you to buy my online guitar super system. Yeah, I could point you in the direction of 5 people that have courses that they push really damn fucking hard, and they're just embarrassing. It's the whole situation just embarrassing. Yeah. I could do something like that, but I'm trying to be less about that. To be honest, I'm trying to do less of the rage videos. I know a lot of people click the rage videos and they like the rage videos, but as I said when I did like my last proper one, which was the Chapman one, like that's not who I am. I am an angry person, but that's not what I want to be remembered for. I don't want people to think of my channel as being the one where the guy shouts about things. Like, my channel is very much about education. My channel is very much about improving your ear. My channel is very much about learning how to transcribe. Like, you come to my channel to learn. You should come to my channel to learn, because there's pat yourself on the back, Levi. I've got a lot of skills that I can pass on to people, and I want you to have those skills. Like, that's how the music industry grows, right? Sharing your skills and knowledge with everybody so they can go on and do their own things with them. That's what I want my channel to be about, rather than being about stupid rage videos. But now just engaging with you guys in live streams is kind of fun. Some people say it's to the detriment of the channel. And I'll probably lose subscribers after this, but I don't care. I enjoy doing these, and I think that's the other key thing, right? Make content that stays true to yourself. Don't make content that other people don't chase trends, is what I would say. Don't just do the things that other people want you to do, unless those are the things that you happen to want to do. I'm never going to make videos that people want me to make that I don't want them, just because they'll get clicks. I'm always going to make the videos that I want to make. So yeah. Let's have a look. James Taylor says there's a very noticeable difference in the quality of production depending on the age of the recordings. Yeah, totally. Congratulations on 30k. Love your content. You also, I'm the cutest YouTuber, am I? Am I? Imagine this face without the beard. I'll do my MySpace face. Thank you very much. I am. I have a large gay following. Is what I would say. That I'm just assuming you're a guy, but I get a lot of that from. I appear on Sue Hulk's channel, Count Ankula's wife, a fair amount, and I always get the attention from all the guys in there. So it's nice that someone loves me. Yeah. -7 wants more theory concepts. Expansions on the Caged series. I mean, yeah, I've been toying around with more theory stuff that I want to be doing on YouTube, where I play more piano and get people to use their ears more, because I hate guitar. Oh no, the triad pairs and cage aren't mutually exclusive. They are different concepts. Cage is a system of visualization, whereas triad pairs is sure, you are going to apply knowledge from the cage system. Well, actually, you won't. You apply knowledge from my system that I call undeniable neck geometry. You'll apply those, but the triad pairs concept can be applied to, any instrument. I can do triad pairs on the piano and cages and the thing. Yeah. Love a mix of critique videos. Seem to have an ear for production. I'm not fantastic at production, but it's something that I have an interest in. I totally have an interest in it. I'm not great at it, though. You'll see that when I upload. I've got a cover video that I'm working on at the moment, and I'm mixing all the audio for it. I'm mixing instruments, and it just won't sound that great, but it will sound like I did it, and that's important. I say that. If you listen to my album, the Hellcat Molly album, I didn't mix that. Jeremy Kroll did that because I wanted that to actually sound good. Go listen to the Hellcat Molly album. Thank you very much, guys. It was a lot of fun. One more time, big thank you to my supporters. Let's try it again. Big thank you to my supporters over on Patreon. You guys keep these videos coming. If you would like to check me out on Patreon, there is a link in the description. You can support me over there for as little as $1. If you can spare $1, which is, what's that? Pennies. Absolute fucking pennies. In UK money, it's like absolute pennies. 79 pennies or something like that. In the grand scheme of things, $1, super appreciated, because, yeah, little to you, but it all adds up, makes a big difference this end, especially as I lost most of my income last month. So we'll see what happens moving forward. And, of course, if you don't want to do that, you can also check me out on Amazon, have a look for one of my books. I have several, and you may find one that you enjoy. You'll probably find one that you enjoy. A great way to... Right. Thank you very much, guys. Much love. It's been my pleasure. Literally, my pleasure. Thank you very much. You're keeping me sane in these tough times. I hope you guys are all looking after yourselves. I hope you are looking after your friends and your family. I miss my friends. They want to do Zoom chats and things like that, but like, I love hanging out with my friends. I love seeing my friends. Hang on. Hang on. Someone's made a comment about Abradolf Honkler, and he's not seeing his actual comments showing up anywhere. Is he hidden from the channel? Can't be right. I'll send him a message. I'll find. Anyway, yeah, one more time, post a link to my Discord server. Please do come and join us on Discord. Great place to hang out, great people. You guys all rock, keep me sane. As I was saying, miss my friends, miss my spending time with my friends one-on-one, not one-on-one, in groups hanging out, but this is a good substitute. So much love, and I will see you for another one of these soon. Goodbye.